Processing of wool. Let us study the process by which wool is obtained from sheep one step at a time. First, fleece is removed from the body of the sheep. The machine is used for this purpose. The process of removing the fleece of the sheep from its body with the help of machine is called shearing. Shearing does not hurt the sheep. This is because the uppermost layer of the sheep skin is dead. Usually, hair is removed in summer. This enables the sheep to survive without their protective coat of hair. Then, the shearing fleece is washed thoroughly in tanks. This exercise is undertaken to remove grease, dust, dirt from the fleece. This process is called scoring. This washed hair skin is sent to the factory where hair of different texture are separated or sorted. Small fluffy hair called burrs are removed here. This fleece is now dyed in various colors. The fibers are straightened and rolled into yarn, and finally wool is ready to use. Silk. Silk is natural protein fiber of exceptional strength, texture and luster. The shimmer of the silk fiber is result of its structure. Silk is produced by many insects such as silkworm, bees, wasp, spider, etc. But the silk produced by silkworm is processed to form silk fabric. Silk was discovered by China by Chinese emperors approx 3500 BC back. In India, silk was in use during Indus Valley civilization. Today, India is the second largest producer of silk. Many states produce silk. India is also the largest consumer of the silk in the world. Silk is strong and resilient fiber. It is soft to touch, but it is not slippery. It is thin and luster. It is hypoallergenic. That is, it causes some allergies to human body. It absorbs moisture. Silk is warm in winters and cool in summer. It is easy to maintain. Tessar silk, Munga silk and Kosa silk are different varieties of silk. These silk is spun by cocoon by different type of moths. Mulberry silk is most popular of all categories of silk and is produced by mulberry silk moth. These moths are reared indoors. Most of the commercial silk is mulberry silk. The silk obtained from the cocoon of this silk moth is soft, luster and elastic, can be dyed in beautiful colors. The life cycle of silkworm. The life cycle of silkworm begins with the laying of microscopic eggs. Let's look at the different stages of life cycle of silkworm. Female silk moth lays tiny microscopic eggs. After some days, these tiny eggs break and tiny black caterpillars or larva emerges from the egg. These caterpillar feeds on the mulberry leaves and grow bigger and bigger. Then they spin a protective cocoon of silk thread around themselves. These cocoons are white or golden in color. Inside the cocoon, the caterpillar change into pupae. As long as the caterpillar pupate, they do not eat. After 2 or 3 weeks, beautiful silk moth emerges from cocoon. Silk is processed from cocoon. Once the silkworms spin a cocoon around themselves, these cocoons are boiled in hot water. silk, the fiber from the worm, these are boiled in the hot water. Each cocoon is made up of one single thread. The trick is to locate the one end of the thread. Then it is easy to unwind the thread. The process of taking out thread from the cocoon for use of silk is called reeling. These silk threads are used to manufacture silk fiber. So this was the story of the silk and wool.